Good evening, everybody. It is Thursday, September 20th. I'm Dine. Call me Dine, and welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Remastered. I went ahead and did a little bit of off-screen grinding and took care of those battlefields that I didn't touch last time, except for the bosses. I'll be showing those in the next video when I have a much better party. As I stopped off last time, I picked up Phoebe, and the next destination is the Wintry Cave. It is a little more straightforward than in the original, but not too bad. Start here and get some chests. The scorpions aren't hard at all. I was able to get Benjamin to level 20 after about a half hour of grinding. The best enemies to do that in this region are the Mint Mints, just the upgraded goblins. They give you 1,500 experience points apiece, and if you run into 3 of them, that's half a level right there. Most of the enemies in here are going to be the scorpions and the jellyfish, thanks to the pre-existing encounters. And I also went into that Anubis Sands area that I talked about last time, and just avoided all the fights and looted the treasure in there. Mostly gold and blizzard scrolls, but a few life up and magic up items. So if you're confident in being able to avoid the cactars in there, go ahead and loot the place as early as you can. I can't say loot for some reason. And what do we got in here? Fought 'em! We're out. As usual, I'm just going to try to avoid as many pre-existing encounters as I can. Mainly because they're not worth the experience, but sometimes you just have to fight them. I'm mostly saving my mana for the boss. He's not hard, but there's the boss and several minions. And actually, I'm tongue-tied today. Of course, I'm a little high-strung because I bought all the remaining DLC songs for Theater in the Final Fantasy, and there's just one left I have to get a perfect chain on. So I was trying that for a few hours this afternoon, and my arm's just really twitching from it. But anyway, I forgot to showcase Phoebe's skills. So she starts off with a lot of good magic, and the only spell that she learned while gaining levels was Cura. But other than that, she's got the complete range of elementals except for Quake. I don't know if anyone learns Quake on this. Fire and Fyra, or the normal and the Raw spells, do damage to one enemy, while the Raga and Raja damage all enemies. Whereas Tornado just damages all enemies. So she's got a good array of skills, and Benjamin learned Cura while grinding for him. He gets much better skills later on. Okay, see if I can't trick the scorpion out of the way. Bingo! First I have to get back around these guys again later, going back out. Now this place isn't bad. This is actually the part of the LP I didn't really want to do, because this stretch of the game is both the hardest and the most tedious. Not counting grinding to fight the bonus bosses, but I did enough off-screen grinding to make it a lot more tolerable. Plus I know what to expect this time. In reality, it's not that bad. Not levels of Shin Megami Tensei frustration by a long shot. Okay, good. Gotta hit him. So this treasure can kind of be divided into 6 segments. We're on like number 4 right now. Okay, continue on. You just kind of circle your way around. Yep, okay, those are the pre-existing ones. You cannot run from any pre-existing encounters. That's why I was double-checking. Since I fought some unnecessary battles last time. In the next video, when I'm in the fire region, I'm going to fight as many battles as possible, because that's the part of the game where the experience is just dished out like candy. I expect Benjamin to gain about 30 levels before restoring the fire crystal. And by then your party is just super powerful. Makes that part of the game a breeze, even though the first part is really hard. But I used a lot of money to buy high potions and full potions, so I'm stocking up on healing items for probably the rest of the game. No, maybe not for full potions. I've got enough to feel safe going through the ice pyramid. Okay, gotta fight these guys. As usual, get out of my way. Just cut them down. And after this area, I'll get to showcase a new area that was added to this remake. That's not in the original. It's completely optional, but kind of worth going to at this point in the game. More scorpions. More easy battles that don't offer useful experience at this point. And my useless characters aren't even hitting. What's wrong with you guys? Alright, one more. Of course, I'm not going to complain about these pre-existing encounters in here. They're easy enemies, even though their experience is a pittance at this point. Since I was earning between 1,000 and 4,500 experience points on the world map while grinding, these are enemies that really should be closer to the beginning of the game. I think that's our first 4-digit damage. Yeah, that was something my brothers and I always did when we played through Final Fantasy IV. We would try and see who would be the first to deal 4-digit damage to a monster. And that would almost always happen in the part where you return to Baron and fight the boss to get the key to the ancient sewers, ancient waterway. Of course, by then Tella would have Firaga. Okay, so more encounters down here leading to some treasure. It is worth it. Unfortunately, we only have to fight these guys once. The Wintry Cave only has one area, one segment. And I'm going to save just because it's been a little while. And my second file got replaced when I was doing the stealth mission, as I call it, in the Anubis Sands, just avoiding the cacti. And I will go back there. I'll showcase the whole area. In fact, the boss in the Sand Temple, I'll try to remember to go back there for that. At that point. Then again, when I fight the boss in the battlefield in that area, it might be safe to go in there at that point. I waited until the end of the game to explore that area last time, so I was overpowered. And anyway, back to the present. Back to the Wintry Cave. We still have to get through here. Okay. So a Fireberg is a two-handed sword for Benjamin. Fire base, and it grants a greater offensive boost than takes away from defense, so it's worth equipping, especially since so many enemies in here are weak against fire. And time to save again, because it's boss time.
So you've come to retrieve the life crest, have you? I'm afraid not. This land is staying just how it is. You cannot defeat me. It is futile to even try.
And yes, those lights around him were part of his minions. Fortunately, I picked up a bunch of useful items. These Blizzard Scrolls in the Anubis Sands. And we'll get to see Blizzaga in action, too. Because the Will-o'-the-Wisps are weak against water. And so that takes care of all of them. And Cagnazzo himself is weak against fire, I believe. Got the same name as the Water Fiend from Final Fantasy IV. And he's not very hard. Especially since there are times when he will heal himself with his ice magic rather than attack. But he can still deal out a fair amount of damage. At this point, he'll go down quickly. Taking care of his minions is the first priority. After that, he's not hard at all. If he's just healing himself, I'll take out double that with one attack from Benjamin. It is still useless to try and resist us, bucko. He got a little overconfident. See, I don't mind using MP for using cure spells for restoration in this because it's a small area, it's close to town. I don't need to waste my MP restoration items yet. Raise, it's a darkness-based spell. Not too troublesome, especially once you become stronger against it. And he should go down after a few more turns. Hopefully before Phoebe runs out of MP. I said hopefully before Phoebe runs out of MP, game. I just got 2 left. Okay, he's toast. Nice little experience boost from there, but at this point it takes more than 10,000 HP to gain 10,000 experience points to gain a level. So we have the life crest. Now off to the Valley Temple. I'm going to backtrack and go to Aquaria and rest up first. Do a quick save, just in case something happens. Yeah, I mentioned a regular encounter killing me in the last video. This is the first area where they can be found. In fact, there he is now. These centaurs. Like in the original, they can confuse you, and this one has an attack that will deal over 1,000 damage. Looks like we got the drop on him. Thank you, Phoebe. So they're worth it for 2,500 experience. But they are dangerous. I gotta plow my way through these guys. They followed me. Now, this Fireberg will come in handy for the next dungeon and a half. If you remember the Night Sword from the original, it's also found in the Ice Pyramid on this, and it is very, very useful. I will show you. I'll showcase how when the time comes. Just have to get to it first. Yeah, the Ice Pyramid is a marathon on this, not because of its size, but because you get to fight 6 bosses. 6 bosses. So, while I give credit to Dark Design Studios for doing a good job in remaking this, why 6 bosses? Fortunately, 4, maybe 5 of them aren't that bad. They're just there to prolong the agony, let's say. I kid, of course. It could be a lot worse. I'm tempted to restore Phoebe's MP and just hit these guys with Blizzaga, but those ethers, they're so scarce at the beginning of the game that I want to save them all for in the middle of an important battle. So I'll just have to plow through these guys. Not much different than being unable to skip battles in the original. Okay. The jellyfish should be the last one. Alright. If I can get... Oh, darn. I was going to say, if I could get around those guys on the right, I'd be scot-free, but that scorpion's just in the way. See, the nice thing about the Ice Pyramid is the corridors are mostly nice and wide, so it's easy to dodge the pre-existing encounters. Not so in the next dungeon. Alright. And of course the regular encounters decide to show back up at this point. And luckily I can run away from all of them without any trouble. Alright, looks like we're scot-free. Yep, especially since I went the right way. Okay. Back to Aquaria for a quick rest. And back to the Ice Valley Temple. After saving. See, whereas in the original, you could just skip over places in the world map. Not so at this one, so you gotta plow through a lot of places that you can't work your way around. And if you come back over here to where the life crest is, you automatically teleport, just like before. That must be the Spring of Life! The water's dried up! It's hopeless now! Fine, let's go back then and... Oh, yep, old guy. Hope is not lost yet. I still don't know who you are, but please help us. Aquaria is in great danger. I know that. Without the water crystal's light, this land will remain frozen forever. But take this. What is it? This bag contains all that's left of the wake water. It will be enough to keep Aquaria's people alive, for now. Take it with you. So what you were saying is even with the wake water, Aquaria is still doomed? Listen, take the wake water with you to Aquaria and bless the town with it. Then you are at the mercy of the ice golem in the ice pyramid. Seek out his magic mirror when you are there. It is an object of utmost importance. That is all I can say to help you. Okay, let's go, Phoebe. I will continue to watch you from afar. May good fortune continue to guide you. Who was that guy? Let's just go, shall we? Just thinking about it is confusing me, Phoebe. I'm not even going to think about it. Oh, a little handy gill underneath there, but if you come outside the temple, you have access to a new area over here. So, Frontier Gorge Castle Ruins. A peaceful, prosperous town, population of 259. Not anymore. Unfortunately, it really shouldn't be taken as a joke. But we can just go ahead and still loot the houses anyway. If you examine this painting, a painting of a woman with dark brown hair standing in a wooded area cradling a baby. Oh, that's important enough to have a description of it. I wonder what it is. I wonder who that was. Baby Benjamin is leaving tomorrow with my brother for Forest Mountain. I can't bear to see them go. My husband and I must stay regardless to help the townspeople pick up the pieces of what is left of our town. I hope to join them when the town is on its feet again. I hope he knows how much his mother, Andretta, will miss him while he's gone. That is the last entry. This must be my first house. So a little more backstory on the hero found in here. Nothing more to examine. I think there's a little bit more to find, but if we come in here, we'll start running into encounters. Mostly rats and skeletons. All the pre-existing encounters are rats again. But we can one-shot them by now. Alright. So in here is a claymore. Non-elemental, but slightly stronger than the Fireberg. Also, same attack power, but non-elemental. So I'm gonna stick with it for now. We got surprised by the easiest enemies in the game. Oh, it's just funny. So nothing up here on the tower. There's another book over there. Skeletons, not worth the effort at this point. So, history of Frontier Gorge Town. Our town was constructed in the early 400s by the first settlers of this continent. It was built to watch from the cliffs of any possible invasion, attempts from the sea. In 506, the Life Temple was constructed to help preserve our precious life spring, which we depended on during our time of the Great Disease. In 901, recent times, we've been starting to experience earthquakes of great proportions, much so that there is fear for our town. Last entry. We are leaving tomorrow for the great mountain that overlooks a level forest. Good luck to us all. That's the mountain where my village was. Is this my original hometown? Okay, let's get around these rats. Check these pots. I don't think there's anything in there. Okay. So there's a little basement to the right. And we'll head in there. So if you check this statue, beware of the 9th dimension. Now that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and I accidentally ran into those rats. But it will make sense in a moment. Hey Maverick Gamer, how you doing? Glad you could tune in. Okay, this chest here is normal. There's some gil. Okay, come up here and save your game before you open this chest. I found this out the hard way on the first run, because this is kind of a luck-based battle.
It's a trap!
And lo and behold, we have a mimic. A death mimic. So hit him with everything you've got. You can't afford to prolong this battle. So his regular attack isn't that bad, but if he uses it, I'll explain the point of trying to not prolong this battle. So one more round should take him out. Okay, good. I've been lucky. Oh, not quite lucky enough. He's still alive. Okay. The 9th dimension is basically an instant kill move that enemy uses, and he likes to kind of use it a lot sometimes. I just got super lucky that time. Okay, so the ice ring protects from ice damage. Give it to Benjamin. It'll be useful for the next couple dungeons. These guys got in my way. I should be able to get around the others without any problem. So as usual, you want to give all your best stuff to Benjamin first, and then the other party member second. Okay, we can run from these ones. Not worth the time. Okay, we're done here. I'll just head back to the entrance, leave that way. You actually have to go north of those trees up there. And back to the Life Temple, back to the Ice Valley Temple, back to Aquaria. So this upcoming scene plays out a little bit different than in the original, as we shall soon see. I'm going to the center of town where I will perform the blessing ceremony. Ceremony? You stay here while I perform it. Why? Just stay there, will you? I won't be a minute. Well, in true RPG fashion, if they say wait, you go ahead and follow them anyway. I think the only game where that makes any kind of difference is on Tales of the Abyss, and even then it doesn't really affect the scene. So, wait, she's taking her time. Oh, it's automatic, we don't even have to touch it. What is she doing? Iguana, please save our town! Oh, she's crying. Did it work? Don't make me jump like that! You didn't see me cry, did you? No. Good, then this flame will protect the town for a little while longer. You better hurry to the ice pyramid. Okay, let's go. After we spend another night in the inn. Oh, the next dungeon. I don't know what I dislike more, the next dungeon or the ice pyramid in this one. Not because it's hard, again, because it's tedious. It's the ice pyramid that gets hard. And even then, just the boss. Okay, so here's the Falls Basin, if you remember. This block is in our way, let's move it aside! Let's go! So, there's the light bulb, meaning we get to manipulate that block and push it onto a switch. As for where that switch is, right there. Okay, these Sahagins are the pre-existing encounters in here, and I hate them so much. And I'm gonna just hose myself, because if that guy can't get it through, he's probably gonna just block the path. Run from these guys. Yeah, he's just not even moving. Okay, so try again. Good, that reset the puzzle. Okay, I might as well just kill this one. Get him out of the way. And, yeah. Go ahead and be a little liberal with your MP in here. There is a healing point between here and the ice pyramid, but there's a boss in here too. But the reason I hate these guys is they have a lot of HP and they love to spam that tidal wave attack. And I feel a sneeze coming on, I'll try and hold it back. But expect to see a lot of these guys in the next couple dungeons. Fortunately, Phoebe's faster than they are now. She wasn't a few levels ago. They're not too bad for experience. Okay, so push this over. And don't quite put our shit onto the switch yet, mainly because there's some treasure to get first. I'm going to loot these first. And once you have a puzzle solved, the block stays there permanently. And that's a bug right there that still has the old item get window from previous versions of the game before they made it more like the original Mystic Quest. So there are a couple of those in here. So that switch will open that door. Now loot the items first. And I'm going to mostly run from these fights. I hate these guys. Thank you, Phoebe, for waking up so we can run. Yep, there's the hint that we need to push the block on there. 500 gil. Okay, I'm going to try and get around him. Thank you. Especially for that ether. Okay, so yeah, we saw that already. Go ahead and push this onto the block. Trap that Sahagin up there forever. Oh, that did it. And there are a few block puzzles scattered, or like that, scattered throughout the game. In fact, I think every dungeon from now on has at least one. Like, if I don't succeed this time, I'm going to fight. Ah, Phoebe's blinded. I think every status ailment expires after battle on this one. Poison may be an exception, I don't remember. I should probably re-equip the Fireberg. I think these guys are weak against fire. I have to do that out of battle, though. Now we'll complain about a level up. Okay, so back to the Fireberg. These guys won't move, gotta fight them. No, one Daga.
Stop doing that!
They also have an attack that silences your party members. That's why you want to get magic off quickly. Yep, uncanny fog, that's it. So long as it doesn't cause any actual physical damage, I'm not going to complain compared to those tidal waves. Especially since you don't get armor that's strong against water until inside the ice pyramid. I knew it. I knew once he missed, the guy was going to use the tidal wave. Okay, so on the plus side, like I mentioned yesterday, well, not yesterday, in the previous video, Phoebe's double potion effect applies even in the menu. So if she uses a potion on herself, she gets double the healing. And if she uses a potion on anyone in battle, they get double the healing. So an ice nymph, they're not really worth the effort. Another ice nymph. I should probably fight new enemies at least once, just to show their different abilities and skills. I mentioned yesterday that the bestiary was bugged. It still is. It hasn't gone up beyond 11. I think in my previous file it made it up to 13. Another Lamia. Probably have to fight it. I should be able to run away from most of these guys. I don't know why the Lamias are such a problem. Well, they're easily dispatched. As a Maverick Gamer, good luck on your Devil May Cry for your next episode of Turnabout Gaming TV. since you put that in the chat, I'll give a shout out to it. Okay, these water jellies are just easy. You can take them out in one hit. Okay, so this way, I think this is the way forward. No, that's not the way forward. That way at least it's more regular. The way forward is through here. I'll double check. So an ice mail. And it's actually no better than it's actually worse than the Mystic Cloth, but I'm going to see if Phoebe can equip that Mystic Cloth. She can. Okay, yep, there's the boss. So a little more exploration is in order. Well, that was fun. Back to where we came from. Okay, I'm just going to get around these guys. I'll probably have to fight this one anyway after I get the treasure. Yeah, if you want to plug your channel, go ahead. Either on here or on YouTube. Since, of course, that's how you get exposure. You have to promote yourself after all. And since you're not spamming for Viagra or anything like that, that makes not a problem. Actually, now that I think about it, all throughout the game, you will hardly find any new kind of body armor for Kaylee or Phoebe, so it's another good thing I stole that robe off of Tristram. Okay, this guy's either going to... Okay, I thought he was going to keep following me. And hopefully it goes down. I'm not that lucky. So all I should say is the rest of Phoebe's MP for the boss. I want to try and get through without using any ethers. I should probably give that ice ring to Phoebe, since the ice nail's strong against ice and water, and these guys still just love to spam that attack. Okay, one more round. Not before he gets off another tidal wave, Phoebe. Okay, a little equipment rearranging again. I usually stick with the Earth Ring because it boosts defense. There's a little Fire Ring. No, not the Fire Ring, I want the Ice Ring. Okay. Go ahead and use these on Benjamin. Like I said, give all your stat boosting items to him. Do a save for good measure. And swing right to the southeast corner here to see what we got. Oh, red chest, always nice. Oh, he got me. And there they go spamming it again, and I guess the Ice Ring is helping Phoebe defend against him a little bit. Only doing double-digit damage instead of triple-digit. Never mind. Okay, so the Ice Ring is completely worthless against the Tidal Wave. It's a water-based attack, so that makes sense. Okay, one more round, one more tidal wave, one more miss, and another tidal wave. Oy. They're not even being nice enough to drop items either. Okay, so that magic ring, give that to either of your mages when they don't need a defense against any elementals, because I selected the wrong person. But it protects against silence and boosts defense a little bit. Your mages always need as much defense as they can get. And might as well top off HP. The boss is the next planned battle I have. Ice Nymph, I didn't actually fight this yet. Weak against fire. Ouch. Of course, that's after I took the ice ring off. Actually, I might as well keep the ice ring on Phoebe for now anyway. And because the monsters in the ice pyramid will use a lot of ice, especially the boss. Hoping to get by him, not the case. Yeah, the boss in the ice pyramid is the game's first example of a real endurance contest. Fortunately, you get some items in there that help deal with him. But even then, his most devastating attack isn't ice-based. It's actually a physical attack. Come on, you guys, hit! And unfortunately, the Sahagins are the pre-existing encounters inside the pyramid too, so we're going to see a lot more of them. Okay. Yep, better do more healing. Not that I'm running short on high potions. I got a crap load of gil inside the Anubis Sands. I spent it all on the high potions. Okay, boss time.
My master tells me to guard the entrance to the ice pyramid as a duty, but I will enjoy seeing my pets rip you intruders to shreds. Take this!
So, lo and behold, he got plenty of guys to deal with. Fortunately, he had plenty of items to hit him with. So I think, yeah, these flame scrolls will be good enough. So spam them at the beginning. You have plenty by now. Don't need to worry about using MP. Yeah, this guy's going to be pretty easy. Now we got rid of two of them. Okay. So I'll go ahead and use Fyra along with the Flambears. This guy's not hard at all. No Maverick Gamer, I hope you enjoy my videos and content as you look at them. This is my 4th LP. Actually, no, 5th. Already number 5. That's kind of hard to believe. Of course, the first Mystic Quest was short. Sailor Moon Super Scooter Cooterin was short. That was less than an hour. Rufia 2 took 12 hours. Closer to 16. And Fire and Ice was about 5 hours. Okay, Phoebe's about an MP. I expect this one to take 10 or so. And of course, I record usually about an hour at a time, an hour and a half, so my LPs have less parts than most others who record only 15 to 20 minutes at a time. I honestly don't know if I prefer longer or shorter videos per part in a Let's Play. I don't see anything wrong with longer videos because people are just able to, if they're watching it on YouTube and they close it, the browser and YouTube remember where they were in that video so they can get back to it later. So only 3,000 experience from that point, but wasn't a hard battle. And for that we get another ether. Okay, so here's another floor in the Falls Basin. More free treasure. And if you come outside and examine along here, so here's the Aquaria region Chocobo Forest, which is a godsend. We're going to need it. Unfortunately, I didn't find it until after my way out of the pyramid last time, and I would recommend creating a second file for outside the pyramid. Okay, like before, you want to get the magic mirror, examine the statues to find the switch to open the door. You want to find the magic mirror, but not right away. It's close to the same spot, but I want to find the Night Sword first. It's in a different location. So go ahead and loot the chests on the first floor while trying to find stairs that go down to the basement. Okay, there's a block to put a switch on, or a switch to put a block. Yeah, block to put on a switch. Okay, these mages aren't really much of a problem. They will cast Quake. You can dispatch them with physical attacks. Okay, there's the stairs down. And just need to make our way. Okay, that chest there has the magic mirror. The first boss of the dungeon is guarding it. Oh, I hate these guys. I'm not going to show them. That's why I hate them. Instant death attacks. Okay, run past these guys and into the basement. Now, plenty of treasure in here, but also some dangerous enemies. So I'm going to be saving every little bit. This is where I died that one time. Going to avoid these guys as much as possible. That one's guarding a chest. Shame on him. So you'll find mostly magic scrolls and restoratives in here, with a few exceptions. Some equipment. Another centaur. Risk fighting him. He's good for experience. Sweet. I can't do the high pitched sweet right now. Okay, yep. Okay, the Night Sword. Okay, so it's a very nice boost from the Flambears. One-handed, boosts spirit and speed. Plus, I can re-equip my shield, and it stuns enemies, making them lose a turn. Very, very useful because it works on some of the bosses in here. If you're lucky enough, you can stun them completely without them giving a chance to attack. So the Night Sword is a godsend in here. Oh, come on, Phoebe. Kill him before he attacks. So if we're lucky, you'll keep sending the Asahi in here. And any others we run into. But I'm going to try and conserve my MP again, because you literally need all of your MP for the ice column in here. Okay, so Phoebe's learned Quake, so people do learn it in this game. Another power-up. Yeah, but see, using all these stat boosting items on Benjamin, by the end of the game, his stats will be pretty much doubled from everyone else's. Okay, I don't think we can get in there. Nope, we've fallen there from above. Okay, freezer crabs. It's like the freezer crabs from the original. And they like to use water ga. Good thing Benjamin has that ice mail. Ouch. And a good thing Phoebe has double healing on her potions. Unfortunately, we got him cornered. He won't get another one off.
The bum. I've got you now, you scum!
The free items level up for Benjamin. Okay, I'll get around these guys once, but I'll definitely have to fight my way out. Probably all three of them at this point. But I've got the Night Sword, so long as I can keep him stunned, that's half the damage done against us. Even less than half if it keeps working. Oh my goodness, he did something other than Tidal Wave. I'm gonna faint. And even after the Ice Pyramid, I plan on going all the way to Fireberg and getting Ruben before I end the video. And there's a few things to do in between that. So this is going to be a nice full video. Maybe the longest in the LP. Either this one or the next one, I'm sure. I'm thinking the next one because I'm going to be doing a lot of fighting and not running. But that's okay. I had a few in the original that were an hour and a half long because I just felt like keeping going. Didn't want to stop. I was having so much fun. Yep, okay. Maybe this one will move out of the way. He's not going to. Fortunately, Phoebe can heal outside of battle just as well. Yeah, that Night Sword is stunning more than not stunning. And this should finish him off. Oh, one more. Thank you, Phoebe. You finally learned how to attack before you did his Tidal Wave. Okay, yep, I was right. I had to fight all of them to get out of there. Okay, so there should be one more treasure trove down here that I can get to. Indeed there is. One more. Should be some equipment. Actually surprised I got that far without any battles. Okay, Mithril Shield. So, nice little defense boost. And I did mention that Phoebe can equip shields, not all shields, but a few. But her bow is a two-handed weapon, so it really depends on when you want to turn her from a physical fighter into a full-time mage. And that's probably not till the end of the game. She's quite handy as a physical fighter for a good while, especially once you get her best bow, which you actually get pretty early on. More stat boosting items. Make sure I use them on Benjamin. Bingo. Okay, so that should cover the sweep of the basement. And I just need to figure out where to go from here. Okay, so there's the magic mirror over there. I need to figure out where to put that block. I don't remember where the switch is. Okay, more mages. Fought them already. They're not bad for experience, but they can gang up on you pretty well. Okay, so that's the way forward, where the red block is. But you don't want to go that way without the magic mirror. Okay, so we gotta push that block quite a ways, and fight some Sahagins in the process. Oh, there's another glitched chest. So that door to the right of us is we're gonna run into it. It's gonna be climbing back up when we drop down from the top of the pyramid. But for now, we had a lot of block pushing. Go ahead and, well, no, this one's not that bad. I'm thinking of one later on that's about 3 times as long as this. Alright. So it was down this corridor. I'm fairly confident. Yep. More high potions, replenish my stock. Okay, that opened a door. Oh, we need the magic mirror. And like it's been said in the game, the magic mirror has a different use. It's very super useful against the boss in here. But we gotta fight a mini boss.
You will not take my mirror!
So, a Solaris. Now, I fought her last time before I got the Night Sword, so I don't know if this will stun her. But go ahead and just hit her with everything you've got. Mainly because you can just go back outside and into the chocobo forest to top off your stuff. Okay, so she's strong. She absorbs fire. I will put Phoebe on healing duty for the moment. Actually, she's a succubus. I should have given her a sultry voice. Yeah, she's not that hard. She has group attacks, but doesn't have as much HP as other bosses. Ooh, nice critical hit. I'll heal up with both if I have to. Yep, she's starting to heal. Man, that was a good chunk of recovered HP. That undid our last turn. And it doesn't look like slow work. Then again, I don't think there's an icon that shows you being slowed down. Now, this is probably the hardest of the mini-boss fights. Even so, no cause for alarm just yet. Now, had that done more damage, I would have quoted Aladdin and said, "Start panicking!" Okay, she should be almost gone, unless she keeps meditating. Yeah, the Night Sword does not stun her, but the increased attack power is always handy. Alright, critical hit. Finish her off. Got a free ether. No experience, though.
You fight well! My master have much to fear! I hope we will fight again someday!
So, there's the magic mirror. Ah, darn it, I was hoping to outrun him. Okay, so I'm going to go out and heal up really quick in the chocobo forest. And the rest of the pyramid is even bigger. So we still have a long way to go, probably about a third of the way done, just exploring the basement and getting the magic mirror. As long as we keep stunning these guys, that won't be a problem. Alright. Alright, run outside zippy fast. Rather than having to run all the way back to town, go through the Falls Basin again. Now, the enemies in the world map on the plateau here are actually from the next area. They're really not that bad, but some of them can take a while to kill. And the next area is full of enemies that are like that on purpose. Of course, you'll have Reuben and your third-party member for that region. So it kind of balances out. Ah, surprise! No, not bad. Also not bad. Okay, good. These guys like to use Quake. Oh, we're faster than they are. Okay, next floor. Now, there should be some treasure to get in here. Because each floor has two different paths, the way forward and also some necessary treasure. I call it necessary because they're keys. I just don't remember which way they are along here. Okay, that's the way forward. Work around these Sahagins. You guys aren't worth fighting. I'll probably kill them if I get a primitive strike. Oh, new enemies. Gazers. Literally spelled gazers. Nah, I don't have anything. could call into question the translation, but this was completely rewritten by Dark Design, so I don't know why they did it that way. Okay, so that's a dead end, but coming around here. Okay, pathway through here. Another centaur. Good for experience, but I'm good to go for the rest of the dungeon. So yep, exploring this huge floor. Oh, treasure! Treasure! Come here, treasure! Come to Papa! And lo and behold, another red chest, another guardian. Here's our second mini-boss.
I am Mage Sister Meg, the most beautiful, and I will send you to the underworld!
So Mage Sister Meg, completely original character. The Night Sword can stun her. So just go ahead and keep using regular attacks. And 3 out of 5 times will stun her. She has not too damaging attacks. But since she's a sister, yeah, you can expect more of them. And there are 3 of them. These 3 comprise 3 of the mini-bosses. You can save your MP and just do physical attacks on all 3 of them. As long as you keep stunning her, she goes down quickly. For a nice easy 6,000 experience too. Ether and full potion.
Don't think it is here! I'll get you for this!
So, Ice Golem's key 1. And I don't think there's anything else on this part of the floor. Yep, we can move forward. So this floor is not too bad, just huge. Have to find our way back along that path. Well, you might say she's beautiful. I just say the Dark Design found some really good sprites for the monsters and characters in this. Of course, you'll get to see the other 2 soon enough and see which one you like the most. Such a nerd, always checking out the women, even in games. Okay. So this is another floor like the last one. Have the way forward. Yep, there's the Night Guardian right there. More mages, more running. Don't need to fight them. Okay, more battle evasion. Alright, new enemies. Lizard Men. They're not bad. Oh yeah, 1 shot of 450 HP. And not worth fighting by far. 6 experience points in here. Now, I'm definitely calling that in as a design flaw. Enemies at the beginning of the game should give you 6 experience, not halfway through the game. More freezer crabs, I already fought them. That's always the downside of LPing RPGs, is battles against enemies you've already seen just get stuck in there. Okay. That's the way forward. More lizard men, they should be peeing their pants and running from us. We can one-shot them. Okay.
I am Mage Sister Beth, shy but strong. I will vanquish you for my master.
So she's the mage of the group. She's gotta be cold, she's wearing such a skimpy outfit in the frozen pyramid. But just like Meg, just hit her with physical attacks and the Night Sword will likely stun her. And the funny thing is Phoebe's doing more damage right now. She has Sandaga. And she's already down. So I got off what? One attack. Okay. Nicely fought, but don't think this is the end. Top off HP. Yeah, I haven't used any MP at all since I came back inside. So there's the second key. I'm trying not to burp. And he's standing in place. Must be something's over there. That Meg, Beth, and I don't remember the name of the last one. We'll find out on the next floor. Actually, the next floor is probably my least favorite in the dungeon. Maybe my least favorite room in the game, actually. You'll see why. So fortunately, Sahagins really aren't much of a threat anymore. The main problem is that Tidal Wave still hurts Phoebe a lot. Alright, so Phoebe's learned Confusion. Like most RPGs, status ailment spells really aren't worth it. Oh, sure, lo and behold, 4 guards, 4 of them guarding a treasure. Have to kill at least one group. Yes! You whiffed it. And I guess now's a good time as any to point out is, once you gain a level, you don't get fully healed. Okay, so I got here an Ether Shield. Now only mages can equip it. Nice little boost. It resists multiple status effects, but of course that'll unequip Phoebe's bow. So right now, I'll stick with the bow for her. Ah, crap. I don't want to fight any more, you guys. It'll take less time to lure you over here than to fight you. Hey, don't run away from me. Get back here. Oh, my dog's looking at me. Thinking I'm talking to him. And he just left. He was leaving, that's why. Okay, it's the way forward. Okay. Swing around on the outer perimeter to get to the key. And there's one more block puzzle to unlock the door. More battles to flee from. So, there's the block. And look at that winding corridor. Look how long this goes. You gotta push the block all the way through there. I call that busy work. The size of a block puzzle should never be bigger than the screen you're on. Okay, next mini-boss. So, Mage Sister Joe, the strongest of the trio, and I will strike you down with my blade. She sounds kind of mannish, doesn't she? Oh, she's got a spear. But like the other two sisters, she can be stunned with the Night Sword. And like Meg, she'll use physical attacks. Not the same level of power. So again, not too much of a threat. Especially if she stays stunned. Yeah, it's much nicer when the enemies miss rather than when I do. You weren't listening, Phoebe. Oh, a critical hit made up for it. Yeah, if it's a Burst Angel reference, I never caught it. It looks like you did. I haven't watched Burst Angel yet. I applaud your victory, but you will never win against my master. There's our third key. Okay. Go ahead and run to the bathroom, grab a drink, make a sandwich or something while I solve this puzzle. Because not only do I have to push the block all the way down in this corridor, I have to deal with Sahagins along the way. And if I make one mistake, I have to leave the floor and reset the whole thing. You only push it one space at a time, too. Oh, this is so much fun. Thank you, Dark Design, for putting this puzzle into the game. It added so much entertainment. Oh, they're still releasing new versions, so hopefully they'll take this feedback seriously. It could be worse, though. There's plenty of room to maneuver. Yeah, the download link can be found in the video description. And of course, I'll put it in this video once I'm done recording. Yeah, this is a fun remake. It has its share of flaws, but so did the original. Could be worse. I Want to Be the Guy. I Want to Be the Guy is the ultimate masochistic game, and they actually made a sequel to it. There's also a Toho version of it called I Want to Be the Shrine Maiden. Of course, there's a Toho version of everything. So, I want to call it like Rule 36. Like Rule 34, if it exists, there's porn of it. Rule 36 is if it exists, there's a Toho version of it. And I will be opening a couple of Toho games, most notably Toho Mother, or Toho Earthbound, because it was just one of the most fun fan experiences I've ever played. And I just can't thank the guys who translated it enough. But I'll be gushing about it plenty while playing it. And if you haven't played Earthbound or Mother 3, you'll want to play those first. And of course, Nintendo Capri Sun has done an LP of both of them. And since he's the guy who inspired me to LP, I'll plug his stuff anytime I can. Okay, this quarter is just a little longer than the others, but we're almost there. Almost there, just one more. Just one more. Oh my god. I'm primitive strike, I'll fight him. Alright. Well, nothing wrong with owning an actual copy of Earthbound, so did I. And I have to thank my late brother, because he was the one who insisted we get it. I thought it didn't look very good from watching preview videos, but he was the one who picked it up, and I regret at not wanting to get it to this day. And the same held true for Chrono Trigger. I did not want to get it because it wasn't Final Fantasy, but at his insistence, and with his own money, he got it. And so I learned to love RPGs other than Final Fantasy because of them. I miss my brother. He was a lot better at games than I am. But can't do much about it. Okay. So we're at the top of the pyramid. Time to drop back down to the bottom and start all over. Not quite. Okay, so here's the chest we couldn't get to earlier. And just climb back up. So these little rooms that we couldn't get into earlier are now primed for looting. Another mana up. So, yep. Okay, this one's not guarding it, it's just moving erratically. Okay, final room. And some treasures to get along the side. There's the ice golem, looks kind of like a Gundam on this one. There's another elixir. And thankfully we don't need it to heal Kaylee this time. The elixirs are like mega elixirs. They will restore everyone's HP and MP fully. Save all of the elixirs you can get. You are going to need them for one of the bonus bosses. I think you get about half dozen throughout the game. Okay, so there's Ice Golem Key 1 unlocks the door. Ice Golem Key 2 unlocks the door. Ice Golem Key 3 unlocks the door. Okay, Ice Golem. Oh, wait. Is that you or is that someone else? Oh, second voice, that's not good. 3 voices. Guess who's back? Not you 3 again. Hadn't you learned enough from the last time we beat you? Yes, and this time we know that we will win. Our master will be disappointed that we won't be ending your worthless lives himself. And now, we will show you our Delta attack! There had to be a reference to that. So, we gotta fight all 3 at the same time. And go ahead and target Beth first. And have have Phoebe use Tornado. Just deal out damage one at a time. This is the first time in the dungeon where you really want to use your MP at this point. Because you want to get rid of all 3 of them as quickly as possible. But put Benjamin on healing duty if need be. That way Phoebe can hit all 3 of them continually. That's why you want to target Beth. She has Kiraja. So as always, take out the healer first. That undid the damage she healed. Okay, should be fine for another round. Angel Snack. Okay, Angel Snack undoes all negative status effects. Okay, better do a full round of healing. I'll let her waste her turns with that. So I'm hoping to get rid of Beth before Phoebe runs out of MP. Okay, better have Benjamin heal. So take out Beth, then get rid of the one who's using Raise. I think it was Joe. Oh, Joe's using Massimo Blade. Yeah, Meg was using the Raise. She's slower. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. So if you have to use an Ether, have Phoebe use it. Oh, Joe's using Raise. Okay, yep. That way Phoebe gets the double potion effect from the Ether. Okay, ready to go back on the offensive. Hopefully I'll get rid of one of them quickly. I've been heal again. Okay, good. This is going to get a lot easier from now on. Okay, so we'll target Joe. And stun her to keep her from using Raise. But since most of the damage was done by Tornado, these guys won't last much longer. Especially with critical hits. Thank you, Ben. Okay, I think we can finish her off before anything bad happens. Trying not to burp. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Excuse me. Okay, so 18,000 experience points. I don't think anyone gained a level, though. Oh, nope, I was wrong. Armor Bless, that increases defense. We really lost this time! Yep, you're gone. Goodbye. Okay. Go ahead and heal up. And don't be afraid to use Ethers this time. Alright. Save, and time for the hardest boss in the game. Regular boss.
You call yourself a knight? That's all I have to say. I'm gonna attack now.
Okay. So, I don't think he can be stunned with the Knight Sword. He's the Ice Golem, so he's weak against fire. This battle is an endurance contest. He has a ton of HP. So, had Benjamin be on support, that cleave attack is what I hate. It does 800 to both characters, and if he spams it twice in a row, I'm basically dead. Attack methodically and normally, and he won't last too long. No, too long. This battle takes 5 to 10 minutes. This is probably the longest boss fight that's not the bonus bosses. I'm gonna see if Armor Bless helps protect against the cleave attack. Yeah, I did mention he looks like a Gundam, and Mike Maverick's mentioning that he looks like one of Rita Repulsa's monsters from Power Rangers. Well, you might say that. I never watched Power Rangers. I just know that Rita had the best voice ever. I'm not even going to try to impersonate it. It's just going to break your eardrums. Oh, there's Cleave. Okay, yeah. So, Armor Bless was worthless. Fortunately, the high potions from Phoebe are good enough. Ah, you hoser, stop doing that! So come into this dungeon with about 40 high potions, you'll be fine. But after this dungeon, you'll want to stick with full potions rather than high potions. Oh, that actually slowed Benjamin down. Crap. Okay, time for a gamble. Okay, good. Go ahead and hit him with Foley a couple times, since my attack power is low. But basically, the first time I fought this guy, I ran through everybody's MP twice, and that's probably going to happen again. As long as he doesn't attack. I really don't know why he's lowering our defenses. All of his attacks ignore defense. But then again, I'll let him waste his turns. So yeah, keep your HP above 900. That Cleave is just going to kill you. Yep. Well, that didn't work. On his part, anyway. So, I can afford one more Holy. Lower her magic attack with that one. Oh, not a problem. Yeah. Time to restore MP. So last time I used one of my precious elixirs, and rather than just using ethers. But I've learned since then. And fortunately, after this dungeon, you can buy ethers in Aquaria. So that is just as much of a godsend as being able to buy seeds in the original. Warcry, that's an attack that just stuns you. Okay, I can afford some Holies. Yep, he tried to use the curse, but we have the magic mirror, so he wasted a turn on that. Yeah, this guy would be a lot worse if he didn't do a whole lot of stupid things. Go ahead and top off HP. Oh, crap. I did not mean to guard. Oh, that could have been worse. Actually, I forgot to equip the Ether Shield on Phoebe, but we're doing fine. Okay. Go ahead and hit him with some more Holy. And he should be almost gone, I'm hoping. Yep, he's toast. So yay, we beat the hardest boss. And restored the water crystal. Halfway through the game. Crystal-wise, anyway. And there it is. Yay. We did it! The crystal's been restored! Thank you for helping us, Benjamin! Oh, it was nothing. Look, I'm gonna head back to Aquaria to see if the ice is melted. So go see Grandpa if you pass by. Where will I find him again? In his place under my house. I'll meet you there. So Phoebe takes a long walk back. She ditches us. They still have to go back through the Falls Basin to get back to Aquaria. So there's the river coin. Go ahead and save. Fully healed up thanks to the crystal. And by all accounts, I should beat Phoebe back to Aquaria. I took the bag exit. She took the long way out. But unfortunately, gotta fight all these guys myself now. Just have to get back to the Falls Basin. But there's still a little bit to do. I expect probably to take 15-20 more minutes of video time, so I'm not done yet. The plus side is Benjamin is a lot stronger than when we came in. And we don't have to worry about these guys too much. They just take forever to kill. They have like 2,500 HP. If I keep stunning them, that won't be too much of a problem. In fact, if you're lucky, you can get through here only fighting 1 or 2 groups of these guys. I just got careless. Okay, so back this way. And you should be able to run from other battles without too much problem. I gained, what, 4 levels since I started. That number is going to go way up in the next video. It is so sweet how much experience you get in the next place. Okay, yep, this is the only one you have to fight since he's blocking the way. So a couple more turns. If he doesn't miss. Oi! Okay. So, should be in the clear to get out of here. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, snap. Hey, come up here, come up here. Come into the open space. That's right. Be a good little monster. Thank you. At least they move so you can get around them. Yeah, I fought those jellyfish in the Wintry cave. Okay. So the world map doesn't change on this one, but Aquaria itself looks a lot different. Go ahead and top off. And we get to talk to people, see how the town has changed. So she can grow her plants again, she's feeling better. Now she was sick in the original. So new items because the storm is cleared. So an iron helmet. And you can buy ethers now. I would suggest probably at this point try and have 50 full potions and as many ethers as you can carry. Yeah, I'll just go for it. Because money is fairly plentiful. And once you can max out on items, go ahead and do so. So the iron helm is stronger than steel, which is the reverse of what's true in real life. Steel is a lot stronger than iron. But you can't go into the water anymore. And just looking around town, things look a lot better. The flame's still burning. Yep, just Mr. I don't think there was a period there. So that ladder down there leads to Spencer's place. That kid was complaining about everything. And we'll see what everyone else has to say now that the town's back to normal. Yeah, I did all the work for you, guy. Did this chest respawn? Or did I just miss it last time? More restoratives. Another remedy. Okay. One more house, and we'll talk to Phoebe again. Thanks, little girl. It indeed helped us. No, lady, you just made me waste 2,000 gil. I did not use your necklace at all. Okay, so, yep, Phoebe's not here. So we'll just go into Spencer's place. Some free gil that Spencer just must have left lying around after he discovered it. Oh, who's this? Must be Spencer.
The ice is melted. How did it happen?
Phoebe and I restored the crystal water's light.
Then you're the knight in the prophecy? The shield has found its owner. A shield used by a knight in days gone by. Captain Mac found it.
Captain Mac, I've heard that name before.
For years, Mac's been studying a prophecy. On his way back from doing some research, a freak storm landed his ship on a rock ledge below this cavern. But that's no problem. If we dig from here, we'll be able to reach this ship. Anyway, here's a key. The shield is hidden in the focus tower.
So there's the Venus key?
Be careful inside the tower. Mac knows this key unlocks the way to the shield, however. Its actual location we don't know of. But you should be able to find it. Take caution.
Phoebe said she would meet me here. Does she stop by here?
No, I haven't seen her. Perhaps she went to visit her cousin Kaylee in Foresta. By the way, Fireberg's been having some strong earthquakes lately.
So, off to Fireberg. And there's some stuff in the focus tower to do first. We'll cover those on the way through. So, Phoebe's missing. They established the fact that she and Kaylee are cousins. I think in the original they're just best friends. But that's only mentioned in the manual. So, suddenly I'm in the middle of a cavern while walking through a forest. Little background glitch there. Okay, so back through here. And back to the focus tower. Alright. So can't get that chest yet. We come through here. This door is now unlocked. Okay, so plenty of treasure to loot. That door right there is the way out. So we're going to explore the rest of the place first. 10 potions, 2,500 gil, thank you. So, there's a shield on here. Use the Venus key. Oh, who's this? Well, we know that someone standing in front of a chest is never our ally.
Only those who are truly worthy have the right to take one of my most precious treasures. However, I have yet to concede defeat. I'll heal your wounds. Now face me at full strength.
Oh, thank you, Rubicante. Turns out it's not Rubicante. It is Odin. And this is a one-on-one fight, not too bad. Just hit him with Holy, and heal as necessary. That's another reason why you want to buy so many full potions and ethers inside of Aquaria before you leave. He's not that bad. I don't think his most damaging attack does any more than like 400, 600. But it's better to have the full potions than the high potions to waste more turns healing. So it should be fine for one more hit. Yep. Yeah, the most powerful attack does about 400. But you're faster than he is. And he likes to heal a lot, not a problem. I don't know if the Night Sword stuns him. I never bothered using physical attacks. But keep your HP above 500, you'll be fine. I think you can come back here later. Okay. So go ahead and use another full potion and an ether. That should be enough to cover. Yep, that's another reason why you want to stick with Holy, because he'll blind you. But he should be gone before I run out of MP again. I have fine for one more hit. Oh crap, I used the wrong item! Ah! No! And our first game over the project. Stupid cursor memory. Okay, good thing I saved. Okay, trying this again. Hey, he blinded me right away this time. Now, I'm the one that's blind and he missed me. How good is that? I was actually hoping that would happen. I'm good for one more hit. Okay. Make sure I use the right item this time. Oh, had he done anything other than raise guy, I probably would have survived. Justice Spear, huh? You didn't use that last time. Oh, he's liking that. Yeah, that hurts. So yeah, above 500 should be your safe zone for HP. Ah, you're spamming it now, you punk! Okay, this time use the right item. Not a skill. Don't guard either. Okay. Safe. Okay. I'm actually hoping this is gonna not last too much longer. It's getting hot in my room, so I hope my computer doesn't have any problems with the temperature. Yeah, good thing I healed. That would have been too close for comfort. Okay, he's gone. So yeah, probably one or two more hits last time would have gotten him.
A valiant battle indeed. Fair enough. You have proved your worth. I hope we can meet each other once more in battle. Until then.
So, Odin's ring, that's the trophy for beating him. And the Venus shield. And unlike on the original, the Venus shield is Benjamin's best shield. He won't see another upgrade. And for good reason. Very nice boost. So go ahead and equip that. Top off at least HP. And save again. Okay, someone must have turned the AC on. It's already feeling cooler in here. So, the old man gave us a Lucas key. That unlocked this room. So, it's looting time! So, the ethers we used in the previous battle are getting restocked. Looks like each row contains all the same stuff. And I don't think there's anything else along. Oh, there is. Never mind. Okay. So, two more paths to explore. Here's a chest we couldn't get to earlier. An ice shield. But really, we got the Venus shield, so that's worthless. We could have used it in the pyramid, though, but such is not the case. And a mithril blade. So that's even better than the nice sword. Even though it doesn't boost spirit and speed, the attack boost is nice. So there's that. And what's over here? So we're going pretty far away, pretty far along here, off the beaten path. Fortunately, there are no enemies in here. So, Focus Tower Atlas. And books in here, but you can't read them, and lo and behold, it's a Moogle!
Hi there, I'm a Moogle! I guard these important books as they are part of world history, Koopo! Feel free to look at some of the books, but don't go greasing them up. And if you see any of my brothers around, tell them Mog said hi and I'll return to the village soon with news!
Where's this village?
It's in a cave west of the Oil Forest. Here, take this as well, it's our delicacy!
So, Koopo Nut. We won't be getting to the Moogle village for a long time. I'm finally ready to move on. Also getting ready to wrap it up. I'm going to stop as soon as I get Ruben. I just head back beyond the doors to this one over here. And lo and behold, we're in the Fireberg region. So as you walk along here, you'll be hit by random quakes. And here's a more lizard man. Come into here, see what this is. The Midland Temple. Another elixir. So we're robbing for more temples. A water bracelet. And that is actually a good thing to have. It boosts strength. So give that to Benjamin. And there's another battlefield. I'll clear that off screen, except for the boss. Yep, regular lizard man. 3 experience points. Yay! So it's funny how you can go from a wasteland to a frozen region so quickly. Okay, that battlefield up there, I'll probably do the whole thing in the next video, simply because it's on the way, you get a great reward for it. Okay, here's Fireberg. Oh, Sephiroth. No, actually no, it's not really Sephiroth. So there should be something we can buy. Yep, battle axe for 5,000 gil. Go ahead and buy it. And it's actually not better than the Mithril blade we just picked up, but it will be useful for Ruben. Yep, that requires the Mobius crest. It takes you back to Aquaria. Okay, coming over here. Talking about the mine infested with monsters. I just leave that out of town. He dropped his walking stick. At least you didn't break your back, old man. Okay, that's Ruben's house. Yep. Fair enough. The sign's even nice enough to tell us that. Yeah, I hear you, dude. Those earthquakes are scary. Ruby Inn, party all night long. So is Ruben named after the inn? So, item shop. The Devil Cat Girl is the proprietor. So, plenty of healing items. No ethers, though. That's another reason why you want to buy so many in Aquaria. This is the only place where you can buy the elemental scrolls. So, the inn stays the same price. Technically a lot cheaper in this than in the original, because money is a lot more plentiful. But free treasure. And I think you can examine some of these things. I don't know if the dresses on the wall yield anything. Nope. But you can also open this little chest here. Those usually have gil in them. Okay, about ready to move on. So, random party members, including a black mage. They're probably the heroes of another story. Playing through the fire and flame. And here's Tristram again. Tristram? Benjamin, long time no see, dude. What brings you here? Not more elixir, I hope. No, I'm here for the fire crystal. So trying to save the world, huh? Well, there's no fire crystal here. Well, not in here, anyway. Look, kid, why don't you speak to Ruben? His father went to the mine and hasn't come back yet. Maybe they know about the crystal. It's Benjamin, and thanks, I'll do that. Good. Are you what? And then, because you're camping my style. Ciao. Camping my style. Ciao. Okay. So here's another tiny chest. 500 gil. I steal it right from under their noses. And here's Ruben. You're Ruben, huh? Have you heard about the Crystal of Fire? I can't deal with that now. I've got to help my father, Arian. Well, why don't you let me help you? He's stuck behind a gigantic boulder on the other side of the mine. There'd be no problem if we had explosives, but only Colin, Dad's friend, can use them. Where's the guy's house? In this town, but he shut himself in. Why? Cowardice, I assume. He run off and left my father amongst the mosses in that place. If I get my hands on him... Now, Ruben, getting angry isn't going to help your father out. Let Benjamin help you out if he wants. Let's pay him a visit then. So, Ruben is now in our party. He is classified as a warrior. Starts off several levels ahead of us. He has a few skills, poison attack and darkness attack. Adds status ailments to his regular attacks. I really don't use them. And he starts off with life. If you take a look, he can dual wield weapons, which makes him awesome! And he can equip a few other things that you can. I usually stick with the warrior bracelet. But that is a good stopping point. We'll go ahead and go talk to Colin and head for the mine tomorrow. I'm Dine. Call me Dine. Hope you guys have a good Friday tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming Kickle Cubicle again then. You guys take care. Ciao.